there. We're so glad that you're choosing to join us for our Be Encouraged moments.
Yay.
Yeah. Today we're going to be talking about music, which I think is a really fun topic.
Oh, yeah.
The way the topic came up for me was somebody asked Marley the other day what her favorite song was. And it literally stopped her dead in her tracks. She first started to answer with one song, and then she's like, well, but I really like this song. And it just kind of snowballed from there because she had all these songs that were her favorites, and she could not come up with just one song.
That's hard. I can't either.
It is. It's really hard. And she and I actually talked about it, and she asked me what my favorite song was. And interestingly enough, I didn't know what my favorite song was either. But I found myself thinking about it days later. I couldn't come up with just one single song that outranked all the rest of the songs. So I tried to make it a little easier, and I was like, all right, if I can't come up with a specific song, I can come up with a specific genre, surely. There's got to be a genre of music that's my favorite. Yeah, no, couldn't do that either. I couldn't come up with one specific type of music that, again, outranked all the other types of music. I literally like songs in every genre out there. There is at least one song, if not multiple songs, in every genre that I like. Are there genres that outweigh other genres? Sure, absolutely. But there's none that's just like, yes, that is the one. So why is it so hard to pick a favorite song or genre of music? It got me thinking and going a little deeper.
Yes.
And I can think of times that I associate with a song or a genre of music. And I guess you could say that was my favorite at the time, but the more I think about that period of time in my life, more genres or more songs pop up. Okay, so why am I sharing this with all of you? Well, I think that music plays an important role in all of our lives, even if we don't know it. What is music? By definition, it is a vocal or instrumental sounds, or both, combined in such a way as to produce beauty of form, harmony, and expression of emotions. Expressions of emotions is what I want to talk about today.
Yeah.
Music has a way of speaking in us and through us. It can lift us up, it can inspire us, it can fill us with emotions, all kinds of emotions. Music fills the silence and can speak to us. I want to take it a step further. I believe that music tells a story. And not just any story, but our stories. For me, music has been placed before me when I needed it the most. What do I mean by this? I'm going to give you some examples. When I was in the darkest point in my life, when I was leaving an ugly marriage and going through the whole divorce process, there was a song that was placed on my heart that was called Worn by 10th Avenue North. I want to read one lyric to you. I'm tired, I'm worn, my heart is heavy from the work it takes to keep on breathing. That was speaking directly into my life. That was my story at that time. Another one. So keep on climbing. Though the ground might shake, just keep on reaching. Though the limb might break, we've come this far. Don't be scared now, 'cause you can learn to fly on the way down. That's by Maddie and Tay, and
Love
it's
that
called
song.
Fly. It's a great song. If
Right.
you haven't heard it, go listen to it.
Yes.
Once again, this song was speaking into my life when I couldn't see the light at the end of the tunnel. It was after I had left the marriage, but I was fighting every day to make the choice to keep moving forward. I knew that I could fly again if I just kept going. Most recently, when the lingering effects of the pandemic were weighing on all of us, we were losing joy, we were lackluster, whatever the case may be for you, this song came blaring through my car speakers one day. And I'm not going to read the whole chorus to you, but I'm going to read sections of it. Lately I've been reading, watching the nightly news. Don't seem to find the rhythm, just want to sing the blues. Feels like the song that never stops. Feels like it's never gonna. And then it has a little fun part in the middle. But at the end it says, I choose joy. Let it move you. Let it move you. Let it move you. And I think all of us can agree that during, and even still now, the pandemic, with all the things that have changed, we were all losing that little piece of joy. And that song was placed on my heart. Are you seeing a pattern with these stories? These songs have told my story, and given me strength. They were my mantras, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
The songs comforted me when I needed them to, and they gave me strength and made me not feel so alone. So that goes back to the beginning of this at the beginning of this video. These were favorite songs during those periods of time in my life, maybe, but I also remember other songs during those periods of time. So for me to, when I was writing this, trying to pick out specific songs, there were several songs that spoke to me during those times. There was a theme with the songs for sure, but they still didn't fall in the same genre. They still weren't one specific song. Songs tell our stories. They invoke memories and emotions. Have you ever heard a song and been transported back to a place and a time, a specific memory?
Yep.
A person? I have tons of them. There are songs that take me back to my rodeo days. There are songs that give me clear, concise memories of my brothers. There are songs that give me detailed memories of my daughter growing up. There are songs that remind me of very specific people, maybe not so much a time, but a person. There are songs that remind me of vacations. Music is powerful. It can move you. What is the soundtrack of your life? I challenge you to stop and listen. Let the music touch your soul today. I want to end this with a few quotes that I found that I think sometimes, there are people out there who just seem to encompass it all in one little concise sentence.
Yes.
Music gives a soul to the universe, wings to the mind, flight to the imagination, and life to everything. That was by Plato. Music, once admitted to the soul, becomes a sort of spirit and never dies. Edward Buehler-Luton. How is it that music can, without words, invoke our laughter, our fears, our highest aspirations? James Swan.
Mm-hmm.
Music touches us emotionally where words alone cannot.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
That's from Johnny Depp. Music expresses that which cannot be put into words and that which cannot remain silent. Victor Hugo. Music is powerful. As people listen to it, they can be affected. They respond. Ray Charles. Again, I'm going to ask, what is the soundtrack of your life? I'm challenging you to stop, to listen. Let the music touch your soul today and make a memory. Thank you for joining us for our Be Encouraged moments.